Do you often say yes, while inside you're screaming no? You call yourself easygoing. Others call you a good person. But what if I told you that this likable behavior is quietly destroying who you really are? This video isn't about weakness. It's about the fawn response, an invisible survival mechanism that's holding you hostage in your own life. Part 1. The Mask of Agreeableness. Imagine a scene that feels familiar. You nod, you smile, you say it's okay. Then you walk away, feeling empty, exhausted, irritated, without daring to name it. Have you ever asked yourself, whose life am I actually living? This isn't politeness, it's not kindness, and it's definitely not your true self. This is the fawn response, a survival reaction formed when saying no once led to punishment. Expressing needs led to abandonment. Your emotions were never taken seriously. You learned a lesson very early. To be safe, make others happy. Part 2. The Quiet Destruction. The fawn response doesn't destroy you with violence. It destroys you with prolonged silence. It shows up every time you change your opinion to match others. Apologize even when you did nothing wrong. Sacrifice boundaries to avoid conflict. On the outside, you're pleasant. On the inside, emotions are suppressed. Resentment accumulates and erodes. And the most dangerous part, you slowly lose touch with what you actually want. And in parentheses, when your brain betrays you. H2, the fawn response comes from the survival brain, not the mature brain. It keeps asking, what do they want? Instead of, what do I need? Every time you please others to maintain peace, your brain records the lesson. Self-betrayal equals safety. Over time, you become someone who needs approval to exist, fears being disliked more than losing themselves, feels exhausted without knowing why. This is the cost of living without a voice. Part 4. Signs you're stuck. Heading. Quick self-check. You constantly ask, what do they think? You feel anxious about speaking honestly. You're drained after interactions that weren't demanding. You feel invisible, despite always being present. If this fits, you're not easygoing. You're someone who learned to disappear in order to be loved. Part 5. Breaking the fawn response. Leaving it isn't comfortable. At first, it makes you feel selfish, rude, difficult, because for the first time, you're not reacting to be accepted. Start small. Stop apologizing when it's unnecessary. Say no without explaining. Allow others to be disappointed. And ask one very difficult question. What am I afraid will happen if I'm truly myself? Part 6. Breaking the fawn response. Authenticity is not cruelty. Living authentically doesn't mean hurting others. It means stopping the harm you do to yourself. Relationships that only survive through your self-sacrifice aren't connection. They're survival exchanges. When you reclaim your voice, you will lose some people. But for the first time, you will meet yourself. The fawn response once kept you alive. But if you keep using it, it will ensure you never truly live. Agreeableness is not your nature. It was the price you once paid for safety. The only question left is strong. How much longer do you want to keep paying it?